Yeah, so this is gonna be a bigger project than I thought it would be. I thought this was gonna be the easy bit, but then I remembered how big the houses are that I actually made. This square is just for one of them. I want to fit around 50 in here. That was the goal. Uh, it it might no longer be the goal. But that is hopefully the area I'm gonna go with. So the next step is to clear out all of this and put some buildings in here. Yeah. So let's go. So I'm gonna be completely honest. It has been around a month, if not more, since the last clip, and I've been a little busy. I know you're wondering what have I been doing? Well, I say to you, good sir, ma'am, other, getting good. Insert clips of getting good. Did I just record all of that sequence, that little montage, because I forgot to do some time lapses of some of the farms? Maybe. Yeah, I did. Anyway, some things happening on the server. I remade the sugarcane farm. I don't know if I have any footage of before, but it was quite terrible. But this one's designed by the one, the only Tango Tech. And it may have been like an 8-year-old video or something, but it actually turned out really well. Something I really like is it's just these one modules that just continue, so it can span as much as you want, basically. So I might want to extend it up more vertically, but I'm not too sure yet. It depends how much of the sugarcane I actually need. I do have some villages over here that I can trade paper with, so that would be my goal eventually. Ooh, that's a lot. It's been running for not that long. I AFK'd for a little bit, but like maybe 20 minutes. And also Eco has been over here loading chunks for a while, so I'm not actually sure. This is at least an hour, I would say, at the very least. So it gets quite a lot. My main reason for rebuilding this is actually just so I can get rockets. So I did have a whole shulker box here, but then I decided to do some end raiding, which is why I've got a whole bunch of shulker boxes as well, that we've dropped some off for Eco over here as well. I don't think I've actually showed off Eco's base yet in my videos. This is more of a newer thing that's popped up. I say newer thing, it's probably been here for at least a month. But yeah, this is Eco's lovely base over here. I'm planning on building them a little mailbox because I keep dropping things off here as little gifts, little things. Obviously because I spend the most time on the server, which doesn't surprise anyone. I do not have a life, to say the least, so, you know, in videos it is, basically. But that does give me an opportunity to drop things off for my friends, which I do love doing. So this is the current present they've got. I wish I could have got more shulkers so I could actually fill this chest out, just so it looks better. I was thinking about even taking some from my ender chest, but then I decided that I actually needed them, and I didn't want to stay up even longer, because I think it was about 1 a.m. when I logged off last night. So it was quite long for end raiding, but you know, it was fun, it was nice, it was painful at times, but I didn't die, so that's good. The other thing I've got up there is a creeper farm, so it was pretty easy to build rockets. I also gave them a rocket shulker box, but I'm pretty sure that's in their end chest, so yeah, it's not up here. So that's, I gave them a full shulker box of rockets as well. The other thing they've been doing on this server is this lovely little trading hall that they were building last night. This is looking good. I love it. Basically they were like, I want more villagers to trade with, and I said, okay, that's a you job, because I want to go build more farms. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do on the server, so you know, anything that I could sort of go, well, you know, push a responsibility onto someone else was always fun. But no, they, of course, if they didn't want anything, they would tell me to bugger off, essentially. This is our trading farm currently. They've already started moving some of the villagers out of here. You are, oh, you're locked in by the trapdoor, so I was very confused how you weren't wandering around everywhere. But yeah, that's basically all that's been happening. Little update. Oh, the other thing, there's always something happening on the server, I swear. Mostly because I play on it every single day for way too long. Anyway, about this little Uno reverse card I've got, you may have noticed, this is actually a totem. It just says Uno reverse card. I didn't realize that. It is actually a totem though, and not just no, I'm not just carrying around an Uno card, even though that does sound like something I would do, but I have got quite a lot of them in this little chest here. I built this raid farm specifically for emeralds, but honestly, it's a good way to get totems. I already have a shulker box in my ender chest just in case I need it, and there's still all of this, so that's definitely something I might use in the future for perhaps maybe a little prize or something. Maybe a little prize for something I'm working on. Just a little project I'm working on in the background. I also destroyed the creeper farm here because it was awful, so I got rid of that. So now we're just focusing on that one, which doesn't have much gunpowder at the moment. Unfortunately, you do have to sit over there and to AFK it, which is most farms. This one's really useful where it just continues going while I'm in the area, which I do love, but it's really only a privilege for some of the farms you get. Like the iron one over there, I need to actually be over there, but this one's got quite a range. We also have a little clay farm going up. This is mostly just for villager trading. We've done a lot of trades. You can see in my ender chest I've got a full thing here of food, and basically all I would need everything. So it's very useful to have. I've got my bulk items here, which I do need to get more gold. My whole purpose for the gold farm is to work on the bartering farm, which I also do have over there, is just purely to get quartz, because I need it for the build I'm about to be working on over there. Which, by the way, little bit of spoilers, because I don't know if that's going to be in the next video or this one. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna, work out length and all that sort of thing. But yeah, we've got a lot of things going on. A lot of things are popping up all the time, so I thought I'd just run through a couple of quick things, just to really get it out there so you know what's the full scale of everything happening, and you're not just watching a couple time lapses, which I know I've subjected you to at least like 10 at this point. I don't know, put a counter on here of how many time lapses I've managed to cram into this video, because this has been over a couple months and I've decided not to talk about it, just do, which not really what you're supposed to do with videos. I was watching a couple other ones and they're like, yes, here's the one farm, and they make a whole episode out of it, and I'm like, that would have been a lot smarter, but here I am cramming a bunch of time lapses into one video and trying to make something work. I swear I'll get better at this one day, but today is not that day. Anyway, I'll let you go now. I'll see you in the next clip, whatever that is. I'm just gonna stare into your soul until I eventually cut the clip. You gonna cut now? I suggest cutting this clip. May you win the game. Down the love game. Okay, I'll record now. I'm sorry. Now, did I just record all of that footage? Because okay, let's do let me run that one again. Gotta spend this red time. Jesus Christ. How many cigarettes I smoked today? Hold 20 packs. Oh my god, did I just bark? I really am a furry.